Could you be in your own way of getting married and not even know it? Very possible. Coming up on Solving Jewish Singleness with the Therapist That Gets It, Liz Wallenstein. So someone goes on a date and says, she's great or he's great, but, and then some kind of flaw or difference or problem. Is that what's really going on? So sometimes yes, but sometimes not necessarily. You see, they're saying what's going on in their conscious brain, their awareness, but the conscious part of the brain is only 10% of the brain. 90% of our brain is subconscious, out of our awareness. That means that most of what's informing our decisions is coming from outside of our awareness. So when I'm working with a single person, I am looking for their ambivalence, their mixed feelings. You see, we're not as uniform as we think we are. We come in parts, and sometimes those parts are in conflict with one another. So I want to see the part of the person that doesn't want to get married. I know there's a part of them that does, and maybe that's even the dominant part. But there's a part of them that doesn't, and it still has a hold on them. And so I want to explore that. So I'm looking for resistance. Here are some classic examples of resistance in singles. Someone who experienced their parent as burdened or unhappy, or felt that their parent was treated unfairly or with disrespect, may subconsciously associate marriage and parenting with those experiences and therefore try to avoid it. Someone who has trouble experiencing joy in life, perhaps has a tendency towards, depression or just feeling numb or blah, may avoid things like marriage or family because they feel like it'll only make life harder. Someone who is always super tuned into the feelings of others, or if they're being approved of or disapproved of. A word today that commonly gets used for that is an empath. That person may have guilt over doing what they want, and they may avoid marriage because they crave the freedom to live life as they want to, of course, in the subconscious, rather than have to answer to somebody else. Resistance also serves to preserve a fantasy or a wish rather than have to confront an uncomfortable reality. So that means that somebody might find flaw in the person they're dating, or some reason not to go forward in a relationship with somebody because they're trying to avoid confronting uncomfortable truths like, I don't have to change, or confronts the fear that I can't change. Like they're trying to preserve that thought or feeling. Resistance also serves to preserve a fantasy or a wish rather than to confront an uncomfortable reality. So somebody would rather find flaw in who they're dating or some external reason why relationships aren't moving forward with them rather than have to confront a truth that's not comfortable for them, or because they want to hold on to a fantasy that protects them. Some of those fantasies include, I don't have to change, or confront the fear that I can't change. I don't have to work hard. I don't have to be responsible. I don't have to get hurt or risk being disappointed. I'm not responsible for my own happiness. Finding the great love will make me happy and whole. A person with these beliefs will always look outside of themselves for the reason why they're single instead of looking within. If these feelings stay in the subconscious for the person in order to protect them from the perceived threat, they get stuck in a loop of, well, I'm trying, I'm dating, I'm out there, but, I don't know why it's not happening for me. However, if somebody like this gets help from a therapist to make the subconscious conscious, so to bring what's out of awareness into awareness, then they can examine these beliefs to see if anything can be done with them. So examples of work they might do in therapy, or if they're able to get there on their own, is how can these fears inform what I'm looking for in a partner? Are there boundaries I can draw to respect my needs? Are they capable of more than they realize? What makes them not believe in their ability to meet challenges? By identifying, inspecting, and then responding to these concerns, it frees the person up to be more present and optimistic in their dating, less to hide behind, and hopefully produce different results.
If you thought this recording was helpful, please share it on social media so that it gets to more people that it can help. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. If you're interested in therapy sessions with me online, please contact me through my website or my email or social media. Feel free to send me questions and suggestions of what you'd like to hear me talk about through social media or my website, lizwallensteintherapy.com. Best of luck to you on your journey. I hope to hear good news soon.